Hi guys, Alina here. Welcome back to my channel. In my previous video, we talked about the first 6 weeks of our 12-week reset, focusing on building a foundation of your life. Things like routine, sleep, your finances, and getting clarity on where are you. But once that foundation is in place, something interesting happens. You suddenly have more energy to actually expand your life, more space. So, in today's video, I want to walk you through weeks 7 through 12, which are all about growth, new experiences, and stepping into a slightly upgraded version of yourself. Let's get into it. So, week 7 is going to be try something new. It's all about expansion. At this point, you've already worked on your routines and your environment. So now it's time to add something new to your life. Choose one hobby or one activity you've always wanted to try. It could be something creative, physical, maybe slightly intimidating. But the key is that by doing something new, stepping out of your comfort zone, you're gonna boost your self-esteem because you're gonna look back and at yourself maybe a couple weeks before that or month and realize how much you surprised yourself by trying this new activity you always thought would be maybe something you would never do. Yeah, hope it doesn't sound too complicated, but I feel like you should then look back and be like, wow, I really surprised myself. Like, what's next? I think really stepping out of your comfort zone is really helpful to your self-esteem, again, because you put a little challenge for yourself. It doesn't have to be for someone else to validate you and stuff, but deep inside, like you did, it could be very small, but you could feel much more powerful and stronger, and knowing that you can commit to things, that it eventually boosts your self-esteem. So for me, I'm not really like, I don't have like a talent like drawing and stuff, but I always wanted to try like a pottery class or clay making class, and I recently tried it, and I knew like I don't have a good like skill, but it actually was very fun. I made a couple objects, and I then sign up for another one, and I'll be signing up for the next one, even though I know like I don't have a talent in it, but it was still fun. And now I feel like I shouldn't be so harsh on myself saying like I have no talent, but I still can try and enjoy things even they don't look like a piece of art. Yes. So it could be maybe try a strength training class, maybe try something artsy. Yeah, find something, maybe look back into your childhood. Maybe you always wanted to try ballet class or something like that. Yeah, by now I think you should get a little more clarity and have some free time for that. So I hope you'll try something new on week 7, and let me know in comments below what you're gonna try. Week 8 gonna be our midpoint reflection. As you remember, with week 1 we started with auditing our life. It was a very smooth and easy start. Week 8 is gonna be quite similar, but it's gonna be a little more of introspection. So you're gonna think of this week as a week of pause and reflection. Yes, you're gonna look at everything you've done so far and ask yourself these 3 questions. Number 1, what worked really well? Number 2, what habits felt natural? And number 3, what still needs adjustment? Again, give yourself time, give yourself some grace. If something didn't work out, look deeper. Maybe there's some obstacles you can eliminate, or maybe some habits don't really make sense for you right now. So this is not about perfection. This is just about perhaps pivoting and finding the things which gonna work out for you better. So yeah, just be honest and refine your system so it actually will work for you long term. Number 9. Number 9 is fun. It's gonna be your visual reset. So we're gonna move into upgrading your style. Maybe you want to get a new haircut. Yes, it's still as much as we want to take care of our internal side, the external side is very important. So this is the moment where you start aligning your outer appearance with the inner changes you've been making. So I would suggest maybe it's a haircut, refreshing your wardrobe. Remember, we did a decluttering before, so I think you're gonna have a little bit of free space and a little bit more time after you decluttered your closet on your previous weeks, and now maybe you're ready for that refresh, for a little bit of shopping. Maybe you want to get a color consultation. With modern times, the possibilities are really like just on your fingertips. So many things you want to try. Yeah, but I think you can just like think how you refining how you present yourself to the world, if it doesn't sound too complicated. Yes, but I think once your schedule is in place, once you feel more organized, it gonna eventually make you want to change something in your appearance, maybe in the way you style yourself, and so on. Personally, for me, I like to take a little bit of space between seasons before I like buy new stuff, or like a couple of new elements to add to my wardrobe, because there is so much inspiration online. But sometimes you just go outside and you see like everyone is dressed in the same way from Pinterest. So like there are things I really like, and I really like to take a little bit of a pause and really kind of mule it over until I commit to that purchase. And yeah, and I also like when my closet has some space. And again, I mentioned my rule. I mean, I'm sure I hear a lot of people living by that rule: when I buy something, something has to go. So, yeah, of course, in how would you say, conscious, eco-conscious way, right? I'm just not throwing things away and just buying new things. Like with t-shirts, if like I'm not gonna wear the t-shirt anymore, like the t-shirt have their expiration date. So if I buy a new t-shirt, that means my older t-shirt is not very is not in good condition anymore, right? Let's move on to our week number 10. It's gonna be titled Expand Your Circle. So by week 10, I think it's time to step outside of your comfort zone, not just talking hobby wise, but socially or professionally. As you remember, in week 6, we were addressing our finances, our work career situation. And I think now it might be a good time for you to make some moves, take more action on leveling up in your professional life as well. So try something like attending an event, maybe reaching out to someone in your field, just refreshing those connections. Maybe find some kind of event again with like-minded people, explore communities related to your interests. If you want to try like launching something new, yeah, so try to connect to people who already done something similar. And I would say I really like this thought that growth rarely happens in isolation. Of course, there could be times when you like so laser focused on your project, so you'll be feeling a little bit like isolated, but in the end you have to kind of go out and present it to the world. So yeah, find the perfect balance of having enough time to work on your projects and still maintaining your social connections. And yeah, I feel like sometimes one conversation can really open an entirely new direction for me. That happened to me a few times. You can't like force or plan it, but I feel like if you're aligned with your goal, with the things you're doing in your life, this magically happens. So yeah, just stay humble, work hard, don't lock yourself in, go talk to people, join different groups, and yeah, hopefully that will help to level up your career and, of course, your financial situation. Week 11. I feel like this topic on the internet is big, but it's raise your standards. So week 11 is all about your internal standards. You should ask yourself, who am I becoming after this last week? So it's been 10 weeks. Week 11, you can ask yourself this question, take a pause to reflect on that, write down a few non negotiables for your life moving forward. For example, standards for your health. If you updated your diet, yes, there are some things you don't see yourself eating anymore, and that wouldn't be like a problem for you to justify just eliminating those things because you're not that person who eats a certain things anymore. Standards for your relationships, yes, same thing. Your new version of you might want to look for a different kinds of connections. And standards for how you spend your time, again, making sure there's a balance of working on things you're passionate about, taking some time off, but not tipping it to some kind of unhealthy balance. So I think this step is very important because the reinvention only lasts when your standards change. Yes, so it's not going to be like for a couple of weeks you're doing your reset. Your standards change and you maintaining those standards in your life, and that's how this reset gonna continue influencing you in your next couple months, weeks, depending, maybe you want to do another level up later on. And then week 12, we've made it. It's gonna be time to celebrate and reflect. I would say take time to acknowledge everything you've changed in the past 3 months. Even small shifts in your routines or environment, mindset can completely change how you feel about your life. I do see a lot of stuff where people say you can create like a hype me document. You can do that if that works for you. Take yourself maybe in a little solo date and just journal, or I don't know what you like, but make this day, this week special. Be proud of yourself, happy with your progress, and maybe set future goals for your next months, weeks. Again, if you started this in March, that's gonna be, I think, around summer when we finish the first days of summer when you finish this reset. So I feel like you're gonna feel very light and ready to to have the best summer of your life. And yeah, I think the reinvention is not a one-time event. It's a system when you can return to it whenever you feel like you like looking for more growth and evolution. So thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to leave in comments below which week are you currently on. And I can't wait to see you guys next time. Bye.